Hey, welcome back to Story Mode with Mark. This week I want to talk about world-building platforms. For those of you who are writers, game masters, or lore aficionados, there's a lot of ways that you can keep everything organized instead of letting your worlds fall into chaos. After testing a bunch of them, I've discovered a few that I like, a few that are way too in-depth in all the right ways, and a few I have concerns about. But first, Story Mode. A couple years ago, when I was running a D&D campaign as Waterdeep Dragon Heist, which moved into Dungeon of the Mad Mage, and I got to a cool level called Skullport, and it's this fantastical, bare-bones experience where it's just a shanty town full of criminals, and I thought, hey, this could be a great thing to run. I love the idea behind it and the lore, but what was available was practically nothing. I had a few maps, a couple NPCs, and a whole lot of potential, but no way to keep it organized and reined in, so I went old school. I had a bunch of notes, got maps. This is not a good way to have things organized if you're actively running a session. I had some digital too, probably a Google Docs document somewhere. But there's plenty of other tools that are available even at the time when I ran it. So I'd like to go through some of those. I still managed to get through with everything kind of organized. I had NPC lists, I had my quests, I had a bunch of maps from like Pinterest and stuff. But there's better ways that it can be all contained in the same space. So yeah, whether it's for player characters info, for NPCs, for different magical items and smuggling routes, or ways for my players to revolt against the Xanathar Guild. There's a whole bunch of apps that can get you there. So my players managed to have a fun time slowly overthrowing the Xanathar Guild, and I don't know if it's a guild or not, criminal organization, slowly taking over the Xanathar Corporation. I don't hope they have good health benefits. Whether you're writing novels, building fantasy worlds, or running tabletop campaigns, having a place to store your notes and keep everything linked together can save an unbelievable amount of time, stress, and frantic searching mid-session, or halfway through writing your first book. Here's around 10 programs that can help you compile your game or world into one place. I'll cover some key features, both good and bad, costs, and who each program caters to best.
Starting with Campfire. It has a free trial, but its subscription model is pretty weird to me. You can pick and choose individual features, or you can pick one monthly fee. I find the individual features get a little ridiculous. However, the program itself is pretty cool. It's built for planning lore, characters, locations, timelines. It's very modular, even though you pay for it. The system locks features behind separate payment walls. It's kind of weird. I don't know why this is the way they went, but here we are. The writing tools in it are decent. There's better alternatives for different needs. You can be very specific, so if you only want to spend $10 a month on just the exact things you want, great. It's best for dedicated world-building fans willing to pay. Next is Google Docs and Microsoft Word, and really you could put in any other main writing suite, such as LibreOffice or OpenOffice. I'm bundling all these together. They're very similar across the board. So Google Docs and Word, they are free to use, but the paid subscription or annual fees unlock greater things, such as more storage or greater features. Google Docs, they just decided, well, your Google account, basically, they just changed it so you only get 5 gigabytes of free space instead of 15. So, not crazy if you're just using it for Word docs, so it won't fill up too fast, but kind of annoying, weird change. Things should always get better, not worse. Anyways, the main reason that I'm bundling all these together is because you can do the same thing. It's a simple, familiar writing platform used most of the time by yourself already. Often enough, it's excellent for drafting, but for quick notes, basic organization, These things can be a little more complicated in a world building sense. Collaboration and commenting are standout features in Google Docs and for Microsoft Word. And you have a strong formatting and publishing tools as far as world building goes. These things are okay. You can put a lot of links in there that you can hop between documents or other things. You can add pictures easily enough. So there's a lot of good tools that are built in for world building. And if it's the suite you're using, you can have your Sheets or Excel open, and you can link different things between them. And it's a pretty versatile suite set of options. So yeah, with either Google Docs or Microsoft Word or your LibreOffice, whatever suite you prefer, there's lots of ways that you can stick all your information, world building, characters, lore, everything into those documents. You can use different links or headings or subtabs. I use Google Docs, and it's got one big file that has a whole bunch of tabs, and then within those tabs are different headings and subheadings. I find it a great way to get around. It can be a little sluggish if you have a massive document, but if you have it broken up into different tabs or different documents, it's easy to hop around. Next on the list is LegendKeeper. It's a subscription-based tool. It's built with D&D and other tabletop campaigns in mind. It gives you a wiki-style linking between locations, NPCs, factions, quests, and lore. It has an interactive map that lets you pin notes directly onto regions and cities. I really like this feature. Any app that has that is a huge win for me, because I know every time I make a map that's like a half a city or a big block or a massive open space or even space itself, like whatever you want to map out, it's nice being able to put pins that can link to your next little wiki page immediately. It's like having an interactive D&D manual right there for you. It's got a strong balance between visual organization and fast note-taking. It's best for dungeon or game masters and visual world builders. Notion. It has a free option, but it's mostly for paid plans. That really opens up. The biggest feature for this is a collaboration tool. It's got a clean page-based planning setup with tons of templates. Use your / command to quickly add tools or tables or databases, calendars, whatever. It's got great collaboration for working with others for writing or beta readers or different teams, depending on what project you're working on. It's good for organizing projects, timelines, and research. So if you're maybe a university student or something, could be a good option. It's cloud-based, it's accessible anywhere. It's best for team projects and structured planning. But what makes this next one stand out is it's free. Novelist. It's got cloud syncing across devices, combines planning, notes, drafting tools. It's got your separate tabs for plotting, characters, organization, and scheduling. It's simple and focused with a design for writers. It's less focused on the editing and publishing tools, so you'll probably need to look elsewhere for that, like most of these other platforms. But yeah, best because it's an all-free-in-one. It's a free all-in-one drafting and planning tool. It's, no notes. Novelist is best for beginning authors wanting a free all-in-one drafting and novel planning tool. I really like it. NovelPad. This cloud-based writing and planning platform is more like the nice sleek option. It's subscription-based. It's got easy chapter and scene organization, simplistic navigation and interfacing. It's designed specifically for fiction writers. It's got a good balance between your planning and drafting setup, and it's best for writers wanting a modern, streamlined workflow. I kind of like this one. I wasn't expecting to. I don't think I'm going to use it for world building, but it's a nice, slick little program. NovelPad is probably best for writers who want a lightweight world building tied directly into their drafting workflow. Here's one of the big interesting ones, Obsidian. Obsidian has a massive linking system for notes, lore, factions, maps, characters, magic systems, etc. Your vault, it's the system that keeps your entire project together. Your canvas boards let you visually organize ideas, images, notes, and connections. The graph view creates a giant web of story connections. I think this is a fun little visual thing. I think it's better. Maybe I had to spend some time with it to really make it work. To me, it seems the more you build, the more it looks like a big chaotic ball on the screen that wiggles. It's an offline program with optional cloud saving. It has a huge plugin support, so there's like 70,000 plus advanced tools and AI features that are online to deep dive into. It's best for those that are working on deepening their lore, building a huge D&D campaign, or interconnected stories. Now for the classic, the legend, Scrivener. Scrivener, it really is a all-in-one package. It has strong folder and a binder system for organizing everything. It lets you keep your drafting, notes, and world building and reference material in one project. The corkboard and outlining tools help structure your plots, timelines, and story arcs. Split screen mode allows writing while referencing your lore and notes simultaneously. Custom labels, statuses, and metadata help track your POVs, factions, everything. Research section can store all your PDFs and images, web pages, links, maps, everything that you need. It's an offline product. To take it where you go, you can back up through cloud services. It's less visually connected the way other wiki-style platforms can be. But a big drawback, I guess, is the collaboration aspect. So it's basically you and whoever you send it to via cloud or email. The interface is a little dated and it can be a little overwhelming for beginners, but it's a fantastic product. The more I dive into it, the more I'm going to start using it. Scrivener is best for authors managing a large writing project or a tabletop DM or GM who's planning everything in one place. It has integrated lore and research organization, which really helps. And last on the list today is Anvil. It has a free option, which is kind of basic, and then it's got your paid plans. It's designed specifically for massive fantasy and RPG worlds, has a wiki-style organization for lore, factions, maps, and history. It has your interactive maps and timelines, which are standout features. They look great, they work well. It has a strong community and tabletop RPG support area. It can feel a little overwhelming if you're working on a smaller project, but if you take time with it and put the time and effort to fill in your pages, whatever you need it for, it can really link well together and really build a world, make it feel like it's coming alive. And for the game masters, it can really keep all your information fingers click away. It's best for hardcore world builders and tabletop creators.
So thanks for watching. Hope you have a better idea of what available options are there for world building. There's a lot more out there. I'm sure I could make another couple 10 lists that actually have 10 things in them. I know a lot have AI tools. I'm not as huge into that for the creative process, but for D&D or whatever tabletop RPG, it can come in clutch if you need to generate a bunch of NPCs or things quickly. AI's got its benefits for that, for sure. But I try not to really focus on that. Hopefully they can help you keep your worlds organized. What's your favorite platform? Have you used any of them? Comment below. If you liked the video today, it'd be great if you could like and subscribe. I'm going to make more videos about different programs and softwares out there to help you do world building, editing, publishing, drafting, all that good stuff. And I'll focus on pretty much everything adjacent to the writing process, because I'm not a published author, so I'm not going to tell you how to do that part. So yeah, next time on Story Mode, I'm going to be diving into the editing suites that are out there, editing softwares, programs. So once I get my first draft all finished up, I'm going to be diving into one of them. So something I'm going to need, and I hope it's something that you'll be interested in. Alright, catch you next time. So, okay, let's see. What's a good outro thing to say? I guess thanks for watching is a good way to start.